Hello. I apologize if today's video has some background banshee sounds. It's quite windy outside. So that is the explanation for that. You do not need to involve the authorities. I want to open some Racing Champions. Oop, that's also an unpleasant sound. I want to open some Racing Champions mint and knock some stuff down. Hang on. You know what? That can stay there. That can stay there. Majorette, they're durable, you know. They're a durable company. So Racing Champions, this is release one from 2002, I think. 2022. These three cars are all from release one, but it's cars 4, 5, and 6. Two of them are Legends of the Quarter Mile, and then I found some Johnny Lightning Legends of the Quarter Mile. The reason that I picked these three and not the first three to open for this video is because they're all castings from an earlier era of Racing Champions when it was owned by a different company called ERTL. And so they have a very different casting style, more detailed and more detailed in some ways. And I'll show that off if I can. And actually, perhaps it would be best if I opened all 6 instead of these. I'll open these in another video because I don't think that they're ERTLs. I just liked that they were also Legends of the Quarter Mile. I find these cars very charming. So let's do this. And this way we'll get all 3 of the Legends of the Quarter Mile from this case. And then we'll be able to compare the castings, because I think obviously Racing Champions Mint do good castings for the most part. But instead of opening it in order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I know that you know how numbers work, so apologies there. I'm going to do 1, then 4, then 2, then 5, so I can compare and contrast them. But first, let's take a look at this Bob Hamilton AMT Red Alert 70 Chevelle SS 454, because it's a very charming looking car. This is a car I may have opened in a previous video, actually. I think I bought it just on its own because of the way it looked. And now that I say that, I think it might be true. Give me just one moment. It is true. Yeah, so I have this already. Bob Hamilton, Red Alert. It's cool that it's got a name. That's what made me think that I had it, was that I remember thinking that it was cool that the car had a name. It's got a cool engine. I've since learned that these things are common on race cars to keep the engine closed and stuff, or keep the hood closed and stuff. So where it's not very detailed is the bottom here. You get some vague silhouettes of things. And actually, I want to see, because I think that this one is a casting from, okay, so they're still licensed by Tommy? Copyright 2002, so maybe this is a new casting. It would say new casting though, wouldn't it? Yeah, it doesn't say new casting. And it's the first release of 2022, so There's so much I don't know about diecasts. It's got a great grill. I love you 384. The headlights look great. Like really great actually. I really like this grill. The hood does not close very well. I mean, it closes fine and it opens fine. The lines created by that are a little big, and it's like up above. But I don't know if that could be avoided. The devil made me do it. That's very funny to me. Let's see how detailed that devil is. That's cute. Kind of looks like the kid from Where the Wild Things Are in his costume. Chevelle SS. Oh yeah, and the SS is kind of goofy looking. Like everything about this is charming. I love these. I love cars that are like, you know, like a real person's car, you know? And they really make it their own. It's not just like a big corporate. Well, I've spoken about that before, but let's put this aside. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that now. Guess I'll sell it maybe, I don't know. Okay, so let's open one of the ERTL castings. And this is it a Superbird? No, it's Dodge Charger. Big Willie Robinson's 1969 Dodge Charger. And so this is another Legends of the Quarter Mile. I wish that it said stuff on the back specific to the driver and their car. That would be cool. Or if like some of the majorettes come with like a little card that has information about the car stats and things. Okay, so one thing about these is that they don't have opening parts. They do in the original castings. I looked it up. But for these recastings, they've got plastic bottoms and no opening parts. But let's take a look. Big Willie and Tamiko. King Daytona. .747. I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to read that. New breed of brotherhood. Sounds like a white supremacy thing, to be honest. Keith Black racing engines. Hooker headers. You know, it's got the National and International Brotherhood of Street Racers. Okay, and the other side's basically the same. I was just joking about the white power thing, by the way. It's got those keep the engine closed, and here it definitely does because it's not an opening part. But then look at this bottom. Look how detailed this is, and it's like it's separate plastic parts as well. Like this one's got like, oh, we'll give the impression of an alternator and a drive shaft. But this one's like got the did I say alternator? I meant transmission. You know, it's got the transmission, it's got the drive shaft and the like the hitch, and you know, it's two mufflers. You know, it's got the fuel tank. I'm forgetting all my car words. But like it's like the exact opposite of a mini GT, and you up that and it's just flat on the bottom. Oh, and there's the ERTL logo. But this is just like, you know, it's just as interesting to look at the bottom. I mean, it's not as shiny and orange. I love this color orange. This is a really cool car. Yeah, I really like it. The molding inside is nice. I wish I could get a better look at that steering wheel, but and to be honest, there's a little bit of trouble with the wheel there. No trouble at all. To To be honest, I'm kind of glad that it doesn't have opening parts, because this car in particular is very sleek, very like, you know, I don't want any breaks in the aerodynamic look of this car and its ridiculous spoiler. 419 ADR. I assume that's just, yeah, their real license. Oh, this is... Does that go all the way down the car? No, it stops about part way. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't want to break it, but... And I can't push on this part because it's all like separate little plastic pieces. Also, I don't know how the heck you would take this apart. I assume the screws are hidden underneath this and this. Well, yeah, that's not ideal. But it's also like, you know, I've been looking at it and talking about it under, you know, like a microscope basically for 5 minutes, and I just noticed it. So it's still got a place on my shelf. Okay, so well, let's do the third Legends. Well, let's leave that one for a bit. Okay, so this is Buick Regal T-Type Racing Champions Mint. This is number 2, so from 85. I do like the red line. Well, actually, I don't know if you can see it yet, but I've grown to really like Racing Champions. These tires are great, or wheels, I mean. Oh, before we go any further, I guess, let's do this. Oh, God. Sorry. Okay. Doesn't really roll. Doesn't really roll. Oh, this one rolls. Oh, no, it rolls nice. And this one, this one skids. Okay, so I just have to remember to check that when I'm going, because sometimes I forget. It's a great looking car though. Yeah, this is the red I meant, this like red line from beginning to end, and it's like you can almost miss it, but it just adds this little touch of class to what is already a really classy looking car. Again, just like silhouetted stuff on the bottom here. I mean, the wheels are really great. I really like them, but yeah, not turning is boost. Yeah, it'll need a boost if it wants to go anywhere with wheels that don't turn. Zing. Oh, I do really like the white dash. That's nice. Black seats with white details, even in the back. I mean, this is a nice casting. Yeah, and the front looks great too. Maybe a little bit of different color in the grille just to make it pop, but would have been nice. But and I think this is, I'm gonna look at it through the camera just to see if there's any sealed spots before I bother getting the knife out. All right. Okay, so it does have an opening. That was a really nice, had really nice lines for an opening part. There's some really cool details in there. I'm trying to keep the light on it, so I'm moving the car around a bit, but yeah, that's a cool engine. And the molded area around it, it's not just like flat metal with the engine in there. And when you close it, the lines are good again. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of pluses for this car, this Buick Regal. I wish it rolled. It's actually kind of surprising that it doesn't. But no, this is a cool car. Okay, so oops, this is my secret show you later ERTL. So, Racing Champions Mint. This is a 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1, one of my a newer favorite of mine, one that I had not much knowledge of or interest in before, but there was an Auto World one that I really liked, which I don't think is the same casting as this. Actually, I might get it out to double check that, because Auto World also owns the rights to all these castings, or is part of the company that owns the rights. Okay, so the tires are a little strange. Yeah. I mean, I could probably flip them. I shouldn't have to or whatever, but that's okay. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get the correct focus, and I apologize. The door handles are okay. They're not amazing. I like this little detail. This little scoop is cool, and looks like it's actually got a hole molded in it, which is cool. It's funny. The oh, it does open. I thought all the ERTLs were not going to open, but oh, this is cool. It's got like an 8-cylinder engine, and then it's got that like big hood scoop thing. Radiator. Some good details. Some good details. And the lines are great when it's closed. And here's an example of a white car where they did go ahead and paint the white headlights anyway, and you can see what a difference it makes. Like they still pop out, you know, as opposed to the on the Shelby, which I'm trying to decide if I should get that. If I get that, I can get the other Mach 1, but this is actually clearly a different casting because it's got this I mean, maybe it's just a different tooling, but it's got completely different spoiler and rear window, and there's no scoop on the other one. No, it's a different casting, so I'm not going to get it out. The windshield wipers are cool. Let's see if we can see inside it all. It's like nice brown, but I can't see any detail in there, just because, I mean, it's hard to see. I like the back. I like the way that the lights are handled. Does this opens? Not very far, but oh, actually, it does open kind of far. And it's got a little toolbox in it. That's cool. Sorry, that's cool. That is cool. It's got a license plate. Okay, and then the bottom is, once again, very detailed. And it's detailed in it's detailed with very different details from the other. Like, they have different engines, so they have, different transmissions. Like you can see that the length of the transmission on the Daytona is so much further, and then it's not like they reuse everything, which is very cool. And this one, fits the base properly, which is good. I'm still a little disappointed about the Daytona. And then there's the ERTL again. So once again, this one does roll, but it's like it stops immediately if you're not applying pressure. And again, the wheels are there's something going on with them. I think they're just like cut to, because they've got like, you can feel the sharpness there. They're not rounded. Got it. I love the detail on the bottom of these. And and this is just that's just fun. That's fun for me. Okay, so picture it. America, 1969. The Chevy Camaro Z28. All right, well, let's take a look. It looks like a really nice color. Oh, no. It's got a really nice, it's got really small front wheels and these big fat drag wheels in the back. Does it roll? Oh, it does roll. Oh, it rolls nice. These are probably big helpies. I love these. They're plastic, I think. Oh, maybe not. No, maybe they are rubber. These front ones are definitely, no, also rubber. I'm the king of being wrong today. I love these big fat back wheels. They're great. Okay, so the hood's gonna open. Oh, the lights are done really nice. I like them. And the grill's good. These underlights are nice. Inside we've got white leather seating. I assume it's leather, and a black dash. Z28, good backlights. An illegally blank license plate. The bumper's good. Okay, let's see if we need to use my knife. I don't really want to. I'm gonna assume it opens this way because that's where the things are. That would be a weird design decision otherwise. Oh, it's got a nice engine. Yeah. 8-cylinder. What's that down there? Is that just the molding? Yeah, but you can see what I mean about having the surrounding area just be flat, because that's what it is on this car. It's just a flat area around, and then the engine set sort of in. The lines are good though. This is good. This is... yeah, no, this is a good one. Oh, I love the color. It's like this sparkly blue. Oh, and the door handles are great on this one. Oh, on the other side. This one's not molded, it's just painted on. That's weird. Why would you do that? It must have been an error. Yeah, because this one's definitely molded, and it has the exact shape. It's so good. I really like it. There's a flaw in the rear view window that I would never have noticed if I wasn't looking at it under 10,000 times magnification, but that's okay. I'm really happy with this car too. And then our final racing champion is another legend of the quarter mile, Mr. Motion from Baldwin Motion, 1968 Chevy Chevelle SS 427. All right, let's get her out. So not only is this our final racing champion, it is the last ERTL car as well. Once again, I find this so charming, this kind of, personal, personalization on the, these red line tires need to be flipped around. Yeah, none of them are good. I mean, yeah. Is that... I think those headlights might be lensed. Yeah, that's not paint. That's cool. Is this really... Let's see. Yeah, you can see it sealed. Oh, is it? I think I watched a video where it's not sealed. It's decent. Decent engine in there. I like that it connects to the radiator. They're not just like, well, I guess maybe it's easier for them to connect. The lines are great. I like the satin roof a lot. And yeah, let's look at this. This one's actually less detailed than the others, less separate pieces, although you can see that they are separate plastic pieces for the exhaust lines there. The ERTL logo once more. Gas tank. 2 mufflers, 2 exhausts, 427. Yeah, you know what? It's hard. Oh, it's hard. It's hard to pick. I like them both. I was gonna try and decide which one. Oh, rolls really well. So this one rolls. So of the ERTL cars, is only the Mustang Mach 1 that does not roll. It's still a very cool model, but it does not roll, which is unfortunate. These two, the Dodge Daytona and the Chevelle SS 4 something for hang on, I always get it wrong. 427. All right. I do like the satin top. Okay. These are all amazing castings. I really like this casting. This casting is okay. I don't want to say that actually, because it's better than okay. I think that it's a really, this is, you know what? So I started this off thinking I'd be like, you know, these ERTL castings are so detailed, especially on the bottom. It's going to be, you know, and I'll contrast them with three that aren't, you know, the three that are, three that aren't. And these three that aren't are yes, they're not as detailed on the bottom. That is for sure. They're, you know, and they don't all roll. Some of them do. This one does. This one does not. Although if I had opened the other one, who knows, maybe that one would. But because I don't think it's the casting that's making this one not roll. I think it's, there's one of the wheels is. This is a set, Racing Champions 2002 Series 1, where all 6 cars are really good, really attractive cars. The Legends of the Quarter Mile set is one of my favorite like themed sets that has come out from anybody, really, because it's like the difference between professional wrestling and like the local forum wrestling that goes on, the like, you know, the wrestlers and their characters and stuff. It's charming and it's more real feeling, you know? And so I just love these liveries and these like, yeah, it's, wow, it's great. But the other castings are all really good too. Like this is just a like buy the whole case. Like they're all great cars. Like, yeah, I'm not sure what else to say about that. One last ERTL casting I realized that I had is this John Deere little Bobcat with like hydraulics and it's just very cool, very articulated. You know, it's sort of a decal rather than, yeah, but like cool wheels. I think they're plastic, but ERTL, I'm not sure. ERTL, I think. But so when I looked up what the ERTL company does now, it is mostly construction and farm diecast stuff. So if you're into that, they do good work. They do cool, good work. But I went into this thinking that they were just going to dominate, and these 3 cars, or sorry, not these 3 cars, because this one's not an ERTL. Yordle, the Dortle. Listen, these cars are all so good. I like them all. The Mach 1 is becoming one of my favorite castings. I mean, you know, the other castings, these ones and the green, are also really good. The Auto World castings of it. Even this Camaro, and I don't even really like Camaros, was great. The color was great, and the big drag tires, like the white interior. Like, this is just a fun. They took a car that I'm not even interested in, and they made it fun. If I had to pick a favorite, no, I would pick all three of these Legends of the Quarter Mile. They're charming. They're so charming. Okay, so I hope that you have a good day. I'm gonna put a link to, where will I put it? I'll put it up here or over in that side. A link to another diecast collector who makes much shorter videos that are just examining the cars themselves, but he has some amazing cars to look at, and he's a really nice guy. So maybe check out his channel, and then I'll probably put a link down here, and YouTube will figure out which of my videos you might like, because if enough people watch my videos, then I can become a millionaire, and I guess die happy? I don't know. I hope that you have a good day. I think I said that already, so now I double hope it. Legends of the Quarter Mile. Now, I'm excited to open the Johnny Lightning ones that I had over there too now. But anyway, I love you.